Welcome back, everybody. You know, our next guest is a jazz vocal stylist. She gets busy. She does her thing. She joins us today to speak about her love for music and promote her next concert. Please welcome to the show, Barbara King. Barbara, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bob. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. No, so where have you been? Have you been, we've been looking for you. Or have you been doing your thing in and around the city?
Well, since the pandemic, it's been really difficult. So many venues closed, and a lot of places that I had been working. I was on a roll for a while, working regularly, and then everything just shut down. So from April until now, it's been really slow, but things are starting to pick up again. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, it'll pick up again, and you'll be touring like everybody else. I speak to a lot of my artist friends, and they're in their studios doing their thing, putting things together, getting ready to get back out on the road.
Exactly.
But they miss the road, they tell me all the time. But it's always a good thing to come in and you look around and you say, wow, I haven't been home doing this in a long time. So it gives you time to get your mind and everything together and to get ready to get back out there again.
Yeah, it gives you time to work on some new material, and prepare for, and for me as a vocalist, to keep the vocal cords going, and still vocalizing and practicing and just waiting for that next store to open. So fortunately, things are starting to happen again, but I'm sure we're all happy about that.
We always ask people, how did you get involved in this business of ours, this entertainment business?
Well, I started singing when I was a kid. I started singing in school plays and talent shows, and my father was a huge, huge fan of jazz. So I grew up listening to all the classics like Ella and Dinah and Sarah and Billy. So when I got to college, I continued studying music and started really focusing more on jazz than, R&B and other types. And I just kind of fell in love with it.
Yeah. How did you fall in love with jazz as opposed to all the other genres?
Well, I found that jazz gives you a lot of room to improvise. You can really put yourself, your own sort of touch and take on things. And for me, I like doing that. You can even take a regular R&B tune and turn it into a jazz tune, So it really allows you to be very creative. Not that other genres don't, but it's different in, the scatting and the camaraderie with the musicians and becoming an instrument with your voice.
Yeah, improv goes right along with that genre, huh?
Absolutely.
And so does call and response.
That's right. That's right. And, when you're working with certain instruments like a saxophone, flute,
The closest instrument to the human voice, the saxophone. Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. And I love that, that camaraderie with the musicians and using your voice as an instrument. It's a lot of fun.
Do you scat?
I certainly do.
Oh, just a little touch, just a little touch. Yeah, and everybody in the world did like this. Virtually too. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll get that voice there too. You sound really, really good.
Thanks. As I said, I grew up listening to all the greats, and I would say the one person that stands out that had the most impact on me would be Sarah Vaughan. I think she had an amazing voice. She could sing classical, jazz, pop. Her voice was just that special.
Yeah, I love Sarah Vaughan. Yeah, I'll go back and hit some of those tunes. You see the records behind me, right?
I see. I
have all sorts. But how has the pandemic maybe switched things off for you, and what have you gotten into? How has it impacted your performance or your life?
Well, my husband and I did own a restaurant. It was a music venue as well as a restaurant.
Yeah.
As you know, most of these venues have suffered tremendously. A number have closed. I guess fortunately, I would say we sort of dodged a bullet because we shut down before the pandemic hit. So we didn't have to deal with what a lot of the businesses are dealing with right now.
Yeah.
I think for all artists, it's been difficult because the work just sort of dried up. And it was difficult to find work. It was difficult to collaborate with other musicians because of social distancing. There were so many restrictions, with good reason, you know, that
Yeah.
kept us at bay. So I think now that things in New York are slowly starting to open up a little bit more, it gives us some more opportunities to get together and work together and collaborate and just make music, you know, which is something
Yeah.
every.
Yeah. I still tell people, still stay safe. Don't take it for granted because, you know, you got some upticks here and there. You know, we still have to play it safe because we have to continue to do what we did to
Right.
get where we are now.
Right.
Know.
Absolutely.
Continue to wash your hands, continue with that social distance if you can, you know, and
Mask
continue to use that mask.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Very important.
So I can't wait for things to open. I'm a community guy and I love being out there. I love hosting shows and I would love to host a show for you one day. But things are opening a little bit. Say it again.
The legendary Bob Lee. That would be
Oh, all right. I'll take it. But things are opening. So you're getting ready to perform somewhere?
Yeah, I actually have a gig on next Friday, which is October 9th, at a venue called Grasso's. They do jazz a couple nights a week there. It's a wonderful restaurant, excellent food, great staff. And I was working there prior to the shutdown. And now things are slowly opening back up. Again, you know, most places are at 25 or 50% capacity, but it's an opportunity to work. And I think for all artists, that's what they're looking forward to. So instead of working with a trio, it'll just be piano and voice. And it'll be fun. You know, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Get back in the groove, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah. And you know, although it's just piano and voice, it still give you a chance to, you know, share your gift, you know, and perform again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Nothing like that gift of music, huh?
Absolutely. You know, music is healing, music is uniting, you know, I don't care who you are, you know, music just transcends so many things.
Yeah, it brings people. Yeah, you're right. It's united. It brings people together, and it's a universal language.
Absolutely.
It's like people laugh all over the world the same way, just about. You know, that music brings people together like that too.
I mean, I've traveled all over the world, and one thing I find, even when people don't speak the language, if they don't speak English, you communicate, you know, through the music, and so it's really been a bridge in that way.
There you go. All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing you out there, you know. Now, where is Grasso's?
Grasso's is in Cold Spring Harbor, New York. And if you go to their website, you'll have the information, the location. The show starts, we're doing 2 sets, starting at 6:45. Again, the food is amazing. So, but you have to make reservations because they are, you know, adhering to the regulations, CDC regulations. So
we have indoor, outdoor?
They have indoor, outdoor, and you know, they have to make sure that they stick with the rules. So make a reservation because you can't just walk in. You know, they have to.
Now, what part of New York? Is that upstate just a bit?
Actually, that's in it's on Long Island.
Long Island, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
so
you got to give me the address later on.
Sure, we'll do.
Now, if you can take the Southern State or the LIE, right?
You can take the LIE. You can take 25. It takes you right there, and it's on Main Street. And it's a great, that whole area, they have a whole strip of restaurants, and they used to do the Cold Spring Harbor Jazz Festival out there as well.
Oh, okay.
Do it this year because of the pandemic, but hopefully next year they can do it again.
All right, so some great music. You can be tearing it up. And what kind of food did you say?
It's an Italian restaurant. They got a great bar, you know.
Oh no. I'm gonna break this diet. I've been on this diet for a little while, but I'll be willing to get out there and check out some good music and eat some really good food too.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. I guarantee it.
What day are you gonna be there?
Friday, October 9th.
All right. Yeah. And people can find you on social media, right?
Yes. You can go to my Facebook page, Barbara King Jazz. You can go to my website, barbarakingjazz.com, and you can, you know, send me a message. You can listen to my music. You know, you can just get familiar with who Barbara King is.
Barbara King doing her thing. Oh, okay. I'm a poet and didn't know it. But you've heard that before. Barbara King doing her thing. Thank you so much We look forward to seeing more of you. And got a CD out anywhere?
Yes, the CD is entitled Perfect Timing, and we have amazing musicians on there. So yeah, you can check it out, definitely.
Barbara King, can you do me a favor?
I will.
I have to wrap up the show, but I would like to wrap up with a soft scat and like in the background or something like that. Can you hit me up like that? And bring it down just a little bit, yeah. Barbara King doing her thing. She's in concert. She has her websites and everything up there. We'll post it up. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank you, our guests, for joining us, and you, our viewers, for tuning in. And keep following us on BronxNet TV for continued coverage. I want to thank you for letting us share in this space and time with you. And always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let the choice control the chooser. And remember, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I'll catch you another day, another way. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee, hanging out with Barbara King and the crew. 107.5 WPLS. I'll see you on the radio. Thanks for tuning in to Open on BronxNet.